Hello everyone, welcome to Anchor Point Passions. I'm Sarah Sherman, and today we are going to be talking about my Invicta setup. So I got this idea for this video for two different reasons. The first reason was on my last Invicta video on how I thought the bow was such a good shootable bow and it was accurate that on the first couple shots ever that I shot out of this bow, I decided to Robin Hood an arrow. So I am going to do a review on the Invicta so you can see exactly how I've set the bow up and how it is shooting really well for me. First off, just going over the bow in general, I have the Invicta 37 with the DCX cams, and I'm toying around having 65 or 75% mods on the bow currently. I'm shooting 53 pounds right now, and with 65% let off, I believe that's about 16 pounds of holding weight, which is quite a bit with the compound bows, and you're really holding a lot of weight back into the back wall, so it's very aggressive with the 65% mods. So the reason why I'm considering shooting the 75% mods is that I don't want a bow that's so aggressive that I can't keep my hand in the back wall, because I want to be able to still shoot the bow without having my hand do one of these things as I'm trying to shoot the bow that's not good, and I don't want to struggle through it. However, if I can practice more and I can get myself enough strength that I can hold that 65% back, all of the pounds that I'm holding back into the back wall without my anchor changing, then I will most likely stay with the 65 because they really help me shoot aggressive shots. They help me stay back into that back wall strong, and I know that if I'm ever weak on my shot, my hand will come forward a little bit and then the bow will collapse. It's not as aggressive as the XVX cams, and this is why I have chosen the DCX, because they're just enough aggressive, but they're not like, if I just let off a little bit, the bow will be like boom, I'll feel my hand come forward, and then if I need to let down, I can. The rest of the bow, how it's set up, first just going down the bow as it is, I have the Ultraview 2 sight. So this is really interesting for collegiate bow hunters. We are allowed to use lenses as long as there's 0 power, so we can have a dot on the scope housing. I don't know exactly how you can't shoot bow hunter in USA archery, but I don't know how this actually transfers to NFAA and all the other organizations that you can shoot bow hunter in those organizations. But I do know in collegiate archery we are allowed to use a 0 power lens, so that is what I'm going to be doing for collegiate archery, since that's going to be my main focus. Overall, I think that housing is made really well. It's really sturdy and durable, and this is why I like to shoot it. So that is what I am shooting for my housing. For my sight bar, I shoot the Excel sight bar, and this is because you can get the little attachments that go onto the scope housings, so you can slide them on and off your Excel bar. It's actually called the Excel Achieve bar, I do believe. I don't have the one that has the metal sight tapes on it for your bar. That's a really nice addition that they've made to their new Excel Achieve sight bars, where you can just screw in the sight tape that you'd like, and it's metal, so you don't have to worry about it like getting wet and then getting ruined or falling off. But I right now have just the original Excel Achieve sights, the sight bars. So I just use the little sight tapes that are just kind of like stickers that you put on them. So next, what I have on the bow going downwards, again, I have the Spot Hogg swap rest. Now this is an incredible rest that I love, because a lot of archers, they have multiple different bow setups for different types of archery. So Right now, for an example, I'm using my Pro Force for 3D, but I'm using my Invicta right now for indoor and outdoor. And what I can do, since I'll be shooting the Invicta for indoor and outdoor, is that with the Spot Hogg swap rest, it sounds exactly how it is. You can swap out different rests. So you can take one rest body off and you can put another one on. And you can set those rests up. So I have one rest set up to my indoor arrows. I have another one set up to my outdoor arrows. So whenever it comes time to switch to outdoor, I can swap my indoor body and I can take it off the bow and I can put my indoor body on the bow. So that's really amazing with this, because then I don't even have to worry about setting my bow up. I might just have to move my sight, so that this rest is really nice because all I have to do is put the body on for the arrows that I would like to shoot for the certain season. It's a one-time thing, you know, I only have to set that rest up once and it's ready to go whenever I put it on that rest. I really like it, so that's what I have for my rest. So now going on down the bow even more, we have my stabilizers. And my front stabilizer is the Easton Contour Hunter stabilizer, and it's 8 inches. Now, the reason why I picked the 8-inch stabilizer is because in collegiate archery, for the bow hunter class, we are restricted on how long our stabilizers can be. So I chose the 8-inch just in case I wanted to put a little bit more weight on that front bar. I'd have some room to do so. Although I only run about 5 pounds on my front stabilizer, so it's really not an issue with the length of my stabilizer when I go into competitions. So my back bar is 15 inches. It's just the Easton Contour back bar, and I am running 6 pounds of weights on that stabilizer. I definitely recommend the Easton Contour stabilizers just in general because they're really nice, and you can see that they actually do contour. They start off fat and kind of like big, like a normal stabilizer would look, and then they kind of slim out to a skinny stabilizer. This really helps out when you're shooting in the wind, so that there's not as much that the wind can blow around, so you can steady your bow out in the wind. That is my Invicta setup. I hope you liked this video. I hope it was informational for you. If you have any more questions on my bow setup, or if there was something that I had missed or that you wanted to hear more about, please let me know down in the comments. If you have any other questions or just overall suggestions that you would like to see in the channel itself, please let me know and I get back to you really quick. I'd love to hear what you have to say. Other than that, I hope you have a great rest of your day, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.